Welcome to today's market update. I'm Maya Keynes, joined by financial expert Eli Sterling. We're covering breaking global news alongside deep technical analysis today of today's most volatile assets. Eli, let's start with the headlines. Madagascar's president is reportedly fleeing amid political unrest. What does this mean for markets?
That's a significant geopolitical flashpoint, Maya. President Andry Rajoelina cited threats to his life from a military political plot and is now in hiding with French military assistance. This follows mass protests over basic services, and now the military has seized control. In times like these, we often see capital flight into safe haven assets like gold.
Interesting. And on that note, BlackRock's Rick Hambro said gold could go a lot higher as part of what he calls the Great Debasement trade. How do you interpret this?
Absolutely. As currencies lose purchasing power, investors pivot to real assets. Hambro noted that while gold has kept pace with some consumer goods, it hasn't matched gains in high-value assets like Manhattan property or a Ford F-150. Still, momentum favors gold, especially with central banks continuing quantitative easing policies globally.
Let's shift gears and dive into our first technical segment. We're looking at Bitcoin Tether using a Fibonacci retracement strategy. Can you walk us through the key levels and implications here?
Sure thing. Right now, Bitcoin is consolidating between the 50% and 61.8% Fibonacci levels, hovering around $113,000 resistance. If it breaks above that, we could see a move toward $120,000. But if buyers fail to push through, watch for a drop toward $110,700 support. The relative strength index is signaling bearish pressure, and moving average convergence divergence shows accelerating downside momentum.
Thanks, Eli. Next up, let's look at Nvidia stock, which has been under heavy selling pressure. What's your read on its short-term outlook?
Nvidia took a big hit earlier this week, dropping nearly 7% on high volume. Since then, it's been consolidating between $186 and $190 with much lower volume, suggesting the selling pressure is easing. But without clear support levels or trendline breaks, I'd consider this a correction within a larger downtrend rather than a reversal yet.
Turning to crypto again, let's examine Chainlink Tether using the buy, hold, sell strategy. Where are the indicators pointing?
The buy, hold, sell indicator is giving us consistent bearish navy signals, with V1 below V2 across all periods. That tells me downward momentum is intact. However, there are signs of weakening pressure. Stochastic Relative Strength Index shows recovery from oversold conditions, and we've seen a hammer pattern form recently, hinting at potential bullish reversal if confirmed.
Finally, let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum Tether is showing mixed signals on the buy, hold, sell indicator. What should traders be watching?
True, Ethereum is in a transition phase. It was previously showing gold signals, indicating uncertainty, but now it's moving towards navy, suggesting potential bearish follow-through. Watch closely whether it holds above the 50% Fibonacci level at $4,047. A break below that would open the door to test the 61.8% support at $3,880.
Before we wrap up, what are your final thoughts for tomorrow's trading session?
Keep an eye on gold. It's approaching breakout territory. For cryptos, Bitcoin and Chainlink are key. And geopolitically, developments in Madagascar and ongoing US-China tensions will weigh heavily on risk sentiment. Stay informed. Stay nimble.
Thanks, Eli. That wraps today's edition of Market Pulse. Join us again tomorrow for more insights and analysis. Until then, I'm Maya Keynes. Keep trading smart.